Yeah. I'm a few minutes late there. I was testing some stuff, and then I realized, hey, it's 1 o'clock. So I did make it though. I did make it eventually. Just took me a moment here. Let me make sure I have this set up correctly. All right, we are good to go. So howdy. Hey there, our sim crew. I am also going to put and sorry, I am still dealing with the wonderful allergies here. Let me put a link there for my link tree, which will have a link to all the different socials, plus also has a link there if you want to buy Farming Simulator 25, and also the Discord as well. So back here at the store, and we are picking up a tanker because the greenhouse ran out of water. I kind of forgot to make sure we had water. Yeah, and also I wanted to get a flatbed truck for picking up the pallets that had spawned out. So yeah, we'll get this filled up with water. Then I need to find a place to actually, let's check that now. Where is the best place to buy sell that do I have garlic? Yeah, garlic. Also, I took out a $700,000 loan because bought some more stuff for the farm. Let's see, these are arranged alphabetically. I kind of like that it's arranged alphabetically, but I wish Giants would be consistent about where the best place is. So sell is what I need, not buy. Buys where I buy it. Sell is, looks like farmers market. Okay, we get to go into town. I've been wanting to have an excuse to go into town now, and I have one. So we will head into town. Oh, I didn't go into also speed up the time here. So one of the things I did buy also was a field. I'm not sure. Oh, hey. Sorry, I was going too slow. I'm still not sure on the menus one way or another. That's a valid point. All right, I'm gonna check and see if I can buy water from this container over here. I can. Awesome. All right, let's get this dropped off at the greenhouse so it can keep producing. Yeah, if it had produced, they just pushed much effort into the towns they did. Yeah, that's just, yeah. I think I'll be able to put a couple loads of water in, but I'm just gonna start with the one for now. So yeah, now the menus. So I'm not sure one way or another yet, because to be honest, I didn't like the menus in FS22, and I had a couple, especially the store one, and I was using mods to fix the store mod, the store in FS22. I kind of like where the concept of the store menu in FS25, except for that the garage part. Like, my vehicle should be able to, I should be able to access them there, but I don't like how stuff are, I mean, so like, I like this part of the store menu. This part is cool. It's just a little bit cumbersome. I would like to rearrange some stuff. And the part I don't like is so we'll go here into the trailers. Is I don't like how they're arranged and organized. Like, I'm not sure how they're arranged actually. Is it by price? No, it's not by price. I just don't know how this is arranged. It's not alphabetically either. Yeah, and that was the thing. That I liked the way they had the your garage and lease screen. Like, that needs to come back. I don't think it's size either. So yeah, this one's one. So 48,000, 12,000. Maybe, well, maybe it is. 18. Actually, you know what? It is size. But then it starts over once you get to the mods. So it's arranged by size. Huh. Okay. I don't like it. I'm going the wrong way in a one way. I mean, I kind of wish what they'd done instead is, instead of doing it by size, like organize it by hey, where's the sell point? Actually, I mean, yeah, so anyways, what I really wish they would do is organize it by the type. Let's see what this, if it's a trigger here for sell point. I mean, sorry, let you sort it however you want. It's like they have some sort options. So hey, if I want to sort by price, I can. If I want to sort by brand, I could. If I want to sort by size, you know, give me the options. Oh, I was getting nervous there. I guess I done strapped them for them to sell. Woo! I thought I was gonna have the same issue I had on FS on the Riverbend map. I was unable to sell pallets from productions on Riverbend Springs. I've set them all to selling. But yeah, I tried multiple sell points and I was unable to sell any pallets. Now, granted, that was in the multiplayer, and actually, let's stop right here because I think I just want to see. Oops, I did not mean to fall in. Uh-oh. It's hit fly mode real quick. So I think in one of these there is, there it is. Little. Yes, a little collectible. $10,000. Yeah. All right, let's go for that mode to get back to our truck. What's over here? Yeah. My allergies are still messing with me. But yeah, so so the since the last one, I bought this field here, which is ready to harvest, and I believe that is sorghum. Yes, it is sorghum. And no, I'm not gonna play with no mods. Not gonna happen. All right, before I get started on the harvesting though, let's get some more. No, for the money. For once, I didn't cheat the money in. I actually took out a loan for 700,000. So yeah, I used the loan to buy this land here. Plus, also I put a shed down here, so I have a pull-through shed for the grain header. I think that was all I bought, actually. Oh, that and this truck and the tanker. Hey there, Bendicat. Sorry, I'm still going through the. I'm kind of almost maybe have a. That was allergies, but I'm kind of wondering now if I got a cold from the allergies. I don't know. Yeah, so let's head over here, get some more water into the greenhouse. Yes, Vince, that one annoys me because I hate this horsepower range. Now I know whenever I buy something, I'm going for the max horsepower, but sometimes when you're starting out, and that's only because I cheated in money, but if you're starting out, like, which one did I get? Do I have the somewhere in between 160, 125? I mean, it's kind of annoying. Like on this one here, I mean, I know I went for the max, but I mean, I could have anywhere between 396 horsepower and 517. That's a pretty huge gap, and you kind of need to know when buying equipment. So yeah, I'm with you on that one because it's. Oops, I need to go to the menu here. Get more loads of water. But yeah, like if I was doing a normal playthrough, I wouldn't have, you know, thrown in a bunch of money. I think when I first started, I threw in like $10 million or something. So I would not know, and that's just. I don't know how Giants missed that. Something that obvious, and I'm hoping it's something that gets fixed in the first patch. Well, actually, they've already had the first patch when, you know, the game go live day patch, day one patch, whatever. But the first fixed patch. And how are you doing today, Vince? I think one more load of water, maybe. We'll see. Then we'll get over to harvesting the sorghum. I'm gonna try and do the stream today as long as I can until my voice totally gives out or something. But and hopefully get better because I'm wanting to get back to the multiplayer streaming too. I want to make sure I can do a couple hours worth on when I do that. I think all the chicken pins that are placed on, at least in Riverbend Springs are broken, like the default ones. I don't know that all of them are broken, because I do. Well, actually, let's test this, because you can actually place the same ones that are there. I'm just gonna, whoops. But I believe the ones you put down, I don't want to put one down because I have to repaint the ground, but actually not gonna put it right here. Let's turn on free mode. So all the ones that I believe all the ones you put down work fine. So I mean, technically you could sell the ones that are there and put new ones down. Let me just get this parked here. We'll go check out that one to make sure. Actually, you know what? That's not going to be a smart place. I want to be able to back in there to work into the workshop. Let's move this a little bit closer here. And I did see a little update too on the community tab. It looks like Riverbend Springs is currently winning to have the multiplayer server set up. I will probably I think I'm in the survey, like go with the results, whatever happens in the day Sunday. And that is the winning. Then I'll set up a multiplayer server sometime next week, by the end of next week. A permanent one, so that we can anyone who wants to play on it. Oh, I was like, where am I going? Where did I put the chicken pin? I forgot where I put it. Oh boy. So yeah, I think it's working in here if you place one down, but I do know, at least in River, I have not checked here, but I know the ones that are in game like the pre-placed ones on Riverbend Springs are definitely broken from what I've seen. I'm not sure if that is also the case on this map or not. I think this was the grass texture. There we go. Let's see. I need the. Sorry. That's a good question, Bendicat. Let's find out. I actually haven't tried chainsaw yet. Now I'm kind of curious. So, on the chainsaws, speaking of that, let's just grab them. They're all pretty much the same. And I have not tried this whole thing with the tools. Where are? I've not tried the thing with the whole chainsaw yet. So I'm curious. So Bendicat, is it like vanishing like when you go in and out, or is it just over a period of time vanishing? I'm gonna get the small shed here. If I'm getting that, no, I'm not doing multiplayer. I'm still dealing with all the wonderful. Oh, did I? Where's the door? The door on. I still haven't got over the allergies or whatever the heck it is I have. Kind of gets it cold. I put the door against the wall. Yeah, because I want to see if I can. I might do one later today. I'm just kind of seeing if I can do a stream for more than a couple hours before my voice completely goes out. Now I'm curious, how does interesting. So how do I place? How do I place the hand tool? I'm not seeing it. Switch on. Okay. Toggle map. Close doors. Ah, there it is. Return chainsaw. Interesting. First time I've done this. In case you couldn't tell. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. But because that's actually the first time I've bought a chainsaw. Actually, no. Kind of thinking no, because on Riverbend Springs actually I do have a chainsaw, and to be totally honest, I bought one, but I don't know if I still have it. So that's the one I'm doing the multiplayer on. So if if I make it through this after a couple hours, I'll try the multiplayer a little bit later tonight or later today, and see if I have a chainsaw. I'm pretty positive I haven't had that issue. Yeah, I will. Yeah. I think you're in my Discord, so I'll post it in the Discord there. All right, so let's get this out to the sorghum field that we purchased. Get that harvested. Hopefully no traffic comes along into that corner. Haha, just barely made it. Do I have crop destruction on? It looks like I don't. Okay. Let me make sure. Yep, crop destruction. That's how we test it instead of going to the menu. I got out here. Oh, crop destruction's off, so I'll just park it right here. Let's see. Let's hop back to the harvester. I gotta say, the CR11 harvester is pretty darn cool. I didn't disconnect it. Whoops. There we go. I kind of want to start at one end to the other. Let's go down here and start at this. It's going to be easier to start at one end to the other instead of halfway through the field. I think that would make it a little easier. So kind of curious, has anyone done any of building their own custom farms yet? I'm waiting for a few mods before I go all out. I'm building my own custom farm. Just to have more selection. That's really what it is. So I think one headland should be enough. No straw. Straw's not available. All right. So you're in one? Yeah. Yeah, and so far the only one I have sort of is this one, and I didn't really do custom. I've just added on to the farm that was there. But yeah, I am thinking of, I do want to do a custom built farm. Or a kind of start from scratch farm, maybe, because I want to try those buildable buildings. I'm really looking forward to that, but I kind of want to just wait and see for Giant's editor to launch first, and see how fast we're gonna get a map like maybe No Man's Land. Because I really want to do it on there. I mean, there's some spots on this map. There's a couple areas on Sri Lanka that are good for building a farm, and there's like maybe just a few areas on Riverbend Springs, but yeah, I kind of want to wait to see when when actual placeable mods start popping in. And I'm also kind of holding off on building a custom farm until the first game patch comes out too, just in case I have to start a new save or something, because Giants likes breaking saves when they put patches out. So how do you like the building your house part so far? I haven't tried it. I've been wanting to try it. I may try it soon. Hey there, James. How you doing? Sorry, I'm still getting over the wonderful. I thought it was allergies, but now I'm kind of leaning towards it might be a cold. Yeah, I've heard that with the it takes a long time to build your stuff. And that's kind of the other reason too. I kind of want to wait for No Man's Land to do it, because if I'm gonna build something, I want to do that on a true survival type map, something like. It doesn't have to be No Man's Land, but something that is a sandbox map that is truly designed for survival type of gameplay. That's good to hear, James. Yeah, and I may try building one of the placeables, the buildables, I mean. Just for the fun of it. So I think there is some good forestry areas on this map, and I think there's also some good on, actually, I'm not sure. I think there's some forestry areas there on Riverbend Springs too. Yeah, I had heard that too, Vince. Well, and Vindicat, I mean, like, you should be able to do it that way, and it shouldn't, honestly, should not take too terribly long. Because I kind of, in my opinion, if it takes a lot of stuff, I mean, depending on the size of what you're building too. But if it takes a while to build, oh, by the way, like this, the damage here is from a hailstorm. I think I had a hailstorm, I think it was in October, and it damaged a lot of the fields. That was kind of cool to see. Like, you see a lot of damaged spots on fields from the hailstorm. Have not seen a tornado yet though. I was kind of wondering that. I didn't really notice a forestry area on Riverbend Springs. I did see one here on this map, which is why if I do it, I probably will end up doing it on this map, unless like a sandbox map comes out pretty fast, which I'm kind of crossing my fingers that. And I need to see if I can find out if anyone has heard if Alien Jim is planning on bringing No Man's Land over to FS25. I honestly have not been keeping up on stuff the last couple of weeks, just because I didn't want any spoilers when I started, and so I need to see if I can figure that out. Oops. I forgot to turn on cruise control. I was like, why is it going so slow? Oh man, and I didn't turn on GPS. Let me back up here. Woo. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. Like, this map does have like a true. I don't remember where it's at, but there is actually some true forestry areas somewhere on the map. Might be up there, I think. Yeah, the struggles are definitely real today. They were real. They were kind of real yesterday as well. I was saying it was allergies yesterday, thinking it was allergies, hoping it was allergies, but I'm kind of thinking, no, it's a cold. But I'm still holding out hope that maybe it's just allergies, but I don't know. We'll find out. Let me see. So I think there is some forestry areas. In fact, I'm pretty positive this map has a logging area. Just not sure where it's. I think it's somewhere. Yeah, still a ways to go. By the way, I love the new construction. I mean, this menu for construction. It is so awesome. So it looks like they do have some, dedicated forestry areas on here. I'm just not sure about the tree types though. And I think I probably will do that, James, if I do it. Just like have a a forestry plantation field. Like pick a field somewhere, like it's not too big. Like, hey, like maybe this one or something. Buy a field, plant some trees. Oh, it's full. All right, let's head over to the fin, go grab our trailer. Because I totally forgot to bring a trailer. And that'd be my fault. Speaking of trailers, oh, they're in this shed here. Okay. I'm trying to remember where did I park the trailers? Also, just curious, how are the animals doing? Oh, I do not like this. So you have to toggle between each oh man. Why, Giants? Why would you do that? I don't like this. I mean, I kind of do, kind of don't. I think I really don't. I like the just having the list, but I think if you have, because I can see this, like, hey, when I start getting like, you know, some of the farm builds I've done in the past, and I never did publish a lot of the farm builds I did, but there was a couple I did where I had like from like 10 to 12 different cow pens. That's gonna be a pain to toggle through all of those. All right, so food, so health, they're all 100%. That's good. They're at 100%. This one still has room for food, but they're doing great on food, so I think we're good there. All right, let's go empty the harvester so we can finish harvesting that field. I just thought about that because I was like, I couldn't remember if I had given them enough food or not the last time. And yeah, Vince, I kind of want to check out the login too. Bendicat, do you have the link for the bug report? Because yeah, for everyone, make sure if you do find bugs, report those. Because all right, actually I have it saved here, so I'll just put it in the chat real quick. Where did I save it though? I have it saved. Man. I have too many documents with too many links. I need to consolidate these down here. All right, there's that should take you right to the the feedback for Giants. You probably do have to create an account there for it, but yeah. And if you have the pictures or videos, that definitely helps out a lot. And I will say the theme's not super friendly, but yeah, definitely. If any bugs you find, be sure and get as much information as you can, and definitely fill out those bug reports, because That's how we can make sure they get fixed. And ooh, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but let me erase that. So do you notice the flex on that a little bit? That's pretty cool. That's actually really awesome to see. The flex on the header. Yeah, I reported the bug on the bale and pallet storage shed, and I have one other bug. I'm gonna try. I need to test to make sure it just wasn't like cage something went awry in the game. So I'm gonna try a second game save on Riverbend Springs. But actually, if anyone's playing on Riverbend Springs, are you able to sell pallets from productions? I asked that because I'm not on the multiplayer game save, and I did also copy that save over to and try it in a single player mode, because I have the pallets. And I think we discovered this in the multiplayer. I had the pallets from the spinach production and the I think it was the flour production, and I am unable to sell those pallets anywhere in Riverbend Springs. So I'm wondering if that's just, I was gonna try a second game save, but hey, if anybody's playing on that and you have made stuff from productions, are you able to take those to a sell point and sell them? Just curious. That's the other bug I wanted to report, but I want to try it on a brand new game save in Riverbend just to see if maybe something went awry with that one. I did verify on this map. I did take a load of pallets over and sold them at the market here, so it works here on this map. Man, I want the real speed mod. I thought I saw the real speed. There's a real speed mod on King's mod or somewhere, but I'm just not sure if it's a used with permission mod, so I didn't download it. I'm gonna drink some coffee here. Got my nice little it's the season. Yeah, I totally did it. I got a pumpkin spice latte. Not sure if that's good for my throat or not. Probably not. But it sounded good. Thought it was worth it. Oh, I can't. Don't hit the pole, don't the pole. All right, cool. So maybe I should have done 2 headlands. I keep checking back with Stevie Farm Sim Mods just to see if he's every day, just to see if he's got his next mod pack out. He's got his placeables. So his first placeable one and his first one, which was mainly trailers, planters, and plows. Oh, by the way, just in case you didn't see it, in the Stevie Farm Sim mod, so his first vehicle mod pack does have a square plow that has high speed, somewhat high speed. Where are plows? Did I pass plows, or I'm still going? Still going. Okay, here we go. Yeah, plows. So yeah, it's this one here. It can go up to 12 miles an hour, requires 260 horsepower, and it's a 9-meter working width. So yes, it's not technically not a plow, but he reclassified it as a plow. So we have a kind of square plow you can use in game. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have make some tea and some honey after the stream. Some hot tea, put some honey in it. That's what actually what I did before yesterday's stream. It does help. Definitely helps out. Oh yeah, it's like, wait, should I have emptied before going down this next path, next row? Yeah, and the honey I get it from a there's a, well, it's been a couple of months, but I bought a type of honey from the local farmer market this last summer. And it's some good honey. Yeah, when they had those farmer markets open, yeah, I try to get all my produce I can from there, and you know, any meat I buy, I try to get from the local butcher shop, because it is so much better than getting it from a grocery store. Plus, that way you're also kind of supporting local farmers. However, it is a little more expensive sometimes, but usually it's worth it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get, whoa, brakes. I'm definitely gonna get some honey going here after this stream. Oh, I just noticed, like, hey, nice little rows here. Speaking of that, I saw the bar that made the row crops was already kind of working on row crop for Riverbend Springs. I think he said that it wouldn't have until, you know, Giant Editor came out, but it's already sort of got it working, which was pretty cool to see. I'm hoping to see if it's better in FS25 than it was in 22. I'm hoping. Yes, Eltham Gaming, GPS NA workers do work on custom fields. Really well, actually, with one caveat. Make sure the divider between the two fields is thick enough. I say that because when I created this rice field here, the divider here was like to about right here. So it was so narrow that the GPS and worker thing couldn't differentiate these two fields. So I just made it a little bit thicker through there, and yeah, works perfectly. It has no issues with that one, has no issues with this one. This is a custom field, and so is this, and it has no issues with them. Also, I'm not going to show you because I would mess it up, but I don't know if you know this or not, but it's really cool. If you want to, you can plow up these roads like this road here. I could plow this thing up if I wanted to. So if you had fields, like say like these two, if you wanted to connect these two fields, you could plow up this road and connect these two fields. Just be aware though that the cars will still continue to drive through your field because the traffic AI doesn't compensate. Now one thing I will say that's really cool with the GPS is as you plow, so like if I start here and plow through here, as I'm plowing, if you have that, the GPS lines up, it actually that it updates those lines and will connect the fields automatically as you're plowing it up and joining fields. And as you expand this out, it'll keep adding more. It's a little bit delayed, but it will update as you're plowing. Whoops. So I don't, but actually I do. So what this is a change in FS25. When you're buying the lands, there's no divider now between the lands. So when you buy the land, you're like right here, I own the road. Like this road, I own it. Same with this road here, I own the road. So there is overlap now, and you can, there's no gap there, which is pretty significant change with FS25, and I love that. Like, I didn't realize you could pop up the roads. It was the first waking up. I was watching Farm Sim Guy actually has a video out, I think it came out today, showing that that you can plow the roads, and it also shows that he has it there where it's showing the GPS updating on it. I'm not the government. No, I just bribed the government because, government will sell everything if you give them enough money. Of course, granted, they're going to tax me. But yeah, that is actually one huge thing I noticed that I think is kind of overlooked. Difference between like the base game maps on FS22 and FS25 is on FS25 you can pretty much buy every little inch of the map. Almost. I mean, there are some areas like out here where you can't buy it, but yeah, so I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, you could pretty much buy, entire sections and turn it into one very large field. That might be an interesting video to do. Like, I'm gonna buy like this entire section of the map and turn it into a huge field. That would be kind of fun to do. There you go, Elfam Gideon. I just gave you an idea. Or our Slim Crew, either one of you, or someone. Buy an entire section of the map and turn it into a really huge field. I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Let's get this turned around here. Lower that down. You know what? Except for the lighting part, this this would actually make a really good thumbnail. If the lighting was just a little bit brighter here, this would too. But yeah. Turn the HUD back on. That's right. If I'm getting, I do have a permit. That, and I did not. There was no officials bribe to get that permit. Oh man, I cannot wait till the real speed mod that the hits mod hub. I just want to go like 10 miles an hour. I'm happy at 10 miles an hour. 6 is a bit slow for me. I'm not like a super unrealistic fast farmer, but I do like going a little bit faster than stock. Just thinking, actually, wait a second. Do I have a grain production? I knew I didn't. I don't have enough money to buy one either. What do I have in the silo? There's canola. Yeah, and I think I've on one of my game saves I am actually using the 4. Yeah, I think it's the Zelonka one or something. Whatever the one you start with is, the old Massey. But I really wanted to try out the CR11 or CR11. So I was like, you know, that was when this farm I really just front loaded a bunch of money in. Just like, oh, brakes. I'm so used to like some. So was that was that a mod in FS25 that when you hit 80% it would turn on the blinky lights? I always thought that was base game, but was it a mod? I just didn't realize it this entire time. I don't think it's base game. Oh, it's base game. Is it? And it looks like it's not base game anymore in FS25, unless that's just a setting I missed for it. I'm pretty positive it was base game in FS22, but it's not an FS25 because I turned them on this time, but I kind of missed that because it was kind of nice knowing if you get like a visual alert of some kind, like, hey, I'm almost filled up, so I don't keep going after it's done. Great, I have crop destruction off, but I think you're right because I kind of remember it being base game too. I don't think I had a mod doing that. Oh, it wasn't a courseplay thing. I don't think it was. So I mean, it would do it without courseplay. Like even when I was just driving, it would do it. I mean, it could have been part of courseplay or auto drive. Yeah, hard to say. Like it might have been like, hey, one of those mods added it. That's entirely possible. Because yeah, in FS22, so when FS22 first came out, I didn't make the jump straight to it from FS19 because mods, and I always felt like base game FS22, honestly, for me, was not playable without some mods. But this one, yeah, that's to me, that's one major difference between this and FS25 is FS25 is very playable without mods. Okay, so it is base game if a worker is running the harvester. If you are running the harvester, the fill light only comes on if you turn. Okay, so it is base game, but only if a worker is doing it in FS22. So now I'm kind of curious, is it base game in FS25 if a worker's doing it? Come on, worker. Where are you going? Please don't go to the headlands first. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, giants. I should, if it's plotting the same course, it should be able to detect what's been done and what hasn't been done. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, that's a very big miss. Why would you do that? Like, seriously. that kind of, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if, like, is that a bug? I don't know. It's one of those things like, hey, as a consumer, to me, that is a bug. From an engineering perspective, that is not a bug. That is probably an enhancement request because it is working as designed, which I hate that thought process that engineers have. Like it's working as designed, but when the working as designed means it's not working as it should, it's a bug. I had this discussion a lot with engineers at my job. It's like if the working as design is not a good design, then that means whoever your designer is. Oh, that's right. I don't have a worker going. No. I just want a worker to hire from this point and have them carry on doing this. That's absurd. Oops, I turned off the steering assist accidentally. Thankfully, it was drifting right and not left. All right. Almost done. I'm thinking we got 2 more passes. Yeah, I think it's 2 more passes. This one plus 2 more, just to clarify. I just want to check the other fields while we're going here. So they're all fully fertilized. I'm not sure why this one's showing up because this is a cow pasture, so it shouldn't be showing up, but it is. It says that's the first that's the grass field, so it's kind of ready, sort of, but not really. We'll lift the header in a little gap there so we can get from this section to that section pretty quickly. I think we got some quite a bit of sorghum. And sorghum, when is the best time to sell sorghum? I'm looking at the wrong thing. We're in December. December is pretty close to the best time to sell a lot of stuff. Where's sorghum? I can't spell. Oh. Yeah, we're pretty close to. Oops. Yeah, Harbor Grain Elevator 944. That's pretty much the max price. So I'm actually going to go ahead and tag that place, because when we're done with this, we'll take it straight to the market and sell it, and that's over there. Awesome. Yeah, I'm playing without seasons on because I kind of, like I mentioned, I want to, at least for this playthrough, I'm kind of going to experience everything and go through it quickly. There's a lot of different crops now. So I wanted to shorten the growth time down from most of a year to just a couple of months. Let's get this field done. We'll get it emptied into our trailer, and then we will get this sold, make some money, hopefully some good money. Oh. And there we go, 100%. I'm glad I just happened to look down and saw that. Alright, let's looped around here. So we're already at 60,000 liters. And this harvester, I think, has a 20,000 liter capacity. So this will get us to 80,000 liters. And we're going to have a little bit more on top of that. Not much, but a little bit extra on top of the 80,000. So that's pretty awesome. This field was expensive though, so I don't think we're gonna make enough to recover the cost I spent, because it was 500,000. Well, yeah, 500,000, close enough to 500,000. All right, 80,000 liters in there. That feature at the top right up there, that is just so cool, letting you know where you're at in the trailer. It's one of those little small things that is so huge. Like that's a big thing. It's all the little small stuff they did. Are you on PC, Bendicat? So, yeah, okay, cool. So if you are, then you can enable console commands, which is just go down to game XML and change that. It's towards the bottom where it says console. Change that from false to true. And it's GS. I'll copy this. Let me copy this in the chat. It's GS player strength toggle, and it gives you super strength. Now, just FYI, it does not work in multiplayer, but it does work in single player. Yeah, if you put that console command in, it does enable super strength, so you can, if you want. It works better in first person, by the way. Lift up your harvester. Whee! I mean, it says, and this may get fixed in a patch. It says, like when I put the console commands in, it says it's enabled, but I'm not able to lift pallets in multiplayer, which was kind of my frustration on the multiplayer thing with Riverbend Springs the other day, because I had put down the productions without, not planning on spawning pallets, and I put them in the wrong mode. That was my own fault. But then, yeah, that was the whole thing. But yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get it to work, but that may get patched flight mode and speed though do work in multiplayer from console commands. All right, let's go ahead and fold up the header, fold up the harvester. But yeah, I have been using super strength to load the pallets on this save so far. I have pallet forks. That's just, yeah, I'm gonna admit it. I don't have the patience. Let's see. Let's set destination. Let's just go right there. Let's see if the worker can figure it out. Give him a test. And we're gonna head into town. So this is my second trip into town. First one was at the beginning of the stream, taking some pallets in. This time we're going further into town because that was just right at the very edge of town to the market. This time I'm going to go the correct direction on the one-way streets. So I was totally being a rebel before. Let's see, what's the best way to get there? So we're gonna go up to that street up there, take a left. Okay, I think we can figure this out. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I have not. Yeah, actually, I just bought my California. Yeah, that's interesting. Because I've had some questionable stuff happen with clipping in the ground. Actually, when I first bought the header trailer, it was doing all kinds of weird shenanigans. Like it was halfway into the ground. I think we go left here. Yep. Oh, by the way, so yeah, churning and off. Yes, it worked. Okay, cool. All right, let's see how much money we're gonna make from this. I'm gonna cut across the sidewalk here. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Oh yeah. $107,000. So I made 77,000 from that, so we're up to 107,000. Woohoo! I think I saw I had. Let's make sure. Do I have canola? I think I see seeds. I have a lot of sugar beets. It says 209. Ooh, did the sugar beets fix themselves? Let me just tab up here. Where's canola? Yeah, I have 30,000 liters of canola. I might. Trying to debate, should I pay down the loan or should I see if I can make enough money to get the production, canola oil production. Also, what's the best way to get out of town? Where's... Oh, that's a sidewalk. I probably shouldn't drive down sidewalks. probably frowned upon. I need to make a left turn. There we go. Here we go. Sim crew. I need to go this way to get to a road, the fastest way back to the farm. I'm gonna cut across here. Just drive through someone's field and we'll hop the curb. Oh, that's going the wrong way. I'm gonna cut through my field then. Oh, nope, there's a canal over there. We'll just cut across to here. Let's see. And speaking of productions, I did mention this in the last video, but in case you didn't catch it, there is the new productions they have. They're really small ones. If you can afford not to use them, I would recommend not using them. I'm supposed to check and see how much sugar beets. Also, yeah, so a couple of things on productions. It's a bit, well, no, it's not a bit. It is totally cheaty right now, but if you place your production next to the silo, they kind of link up and it gives you an infinite supply of that product. So like the sugar beet right now, and I have it set to selling. Not set to distributing. It's distributing over to the dairy, which needs milk. But basically it's producing sugar and it's not using any of the sugar beets. It says 658,000 liters in there. And in the silo, it also says 658,000. No, it says 298,000. Now if I load a trailer of sugar beets from here, dump it into, which will bring this number down, and I dump it into here, it's going to add it back to this and also this. So basically it gives me 2x. And on top of that, this is not using any of it. This is definitely a bug. But right now it's an exploit you could use if you want to, you know, produce a bunch of stuff for basically free. But that's how I was going with the production things. So you have like this production here, which is so for sugar beets, it's producing, you know, basically 2 to 1 at 12,720 cycles per month. If you look at the cheap ones, here it is. So I'll just put this down right here real quick. So if you look at that one is doing the same 2 to 1, but it's only doing it at 1,272 cycles per month. So the bigger sugar mill is 10x faster. The price difference though is not 10x. So this is 36,000 for the cheap sugar mill. Where's the there it is. And this is 240,000. So if you can save up and buy the full size one, that's your best bet. And it's kind of a better deal than also buying the one place on the map, because those are usually even more expensive and they operate at the same speed. So that's just a little tip there on productions. I probably wouldn't I mean, these are great for starter, but I wouldn't, if you're gonna, if you can, I wouldn't waste the money on these ones. They're just really slow. Let's put our grass back down here. So yeah, just a little thing I found there. Well, two things there, yeah. Total exploit and also the bigger one's is worth it. All right. But oh yeah, speaking of production, so I was gonna look and see how much is the cannoli oil mill, because I do want to get one. So it's 240,000, and I'm actually not going to sell the canola because I'm growing plants to use it. Actually, what plants? So I have canola, I have sunflowers growing right now. I'm doing long grain rice. I don't want to do olives. We'll skip olives. I am not doing orchard stuff until there's mods for that. All right, let's get the harvester parked. And oops, disconnect the header. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to check out your sorry, your clip indicator there. Because I'm actually really curious to see that. Let's get the header put away too, and then what do we need to do on that field before I replant it? So it needs to be limed and fertilized. Okay, so we'll lime it and then I'll do the planting, which both of the planters I have will do fertilizer as well. Let's see, let's go here. Oh, don't take out the wall. Okay, whew, that was close. Let's do a drive through the grass field here and looping around. So let's grab the lime spreader and get out out there in that field, get it all spread with lime. I think I'll have a worker do that. Oh wait, before we do that one, let's do, I think oh yeah, here they are. Yes, 65,000. I'm going to buy it. I'm gonna buy it. Where did I lose? Oh, that's right. I lost money by buying that production and selling it. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. Actually, for lime, I don't really care if it's narrows. So let's go ahead and buy that. And we'll take this. We'll take this back over here. Actually, wait, what's... Yeah, we'll take it back over there. Actually, what was the capacity of that thing? Is it over 12,000 liters? No, it's not. So we have 12,000 liters in here. So I'm gonna empty out this here. Then we will refill it once I get back here. So let's get. Actually, wait. Let's do this. I don't want to have the line bags be in the way. I think it should. Yep, it did. Okay, there. I guess I could have backed up a little more, but that's fine. Alright, so let's take this over to the store, get it sold. Picked up our new lime spreader. One with a 42 meter working width. So glad to see that. Oh, hey, we're bumping around here. Go ahead, back it up here. I know I can sell straight from the menu, but like in FS25, I did confirm this here is. Let's go ahead and repair it. So yeah, we're at 50,622. So $2 repair, that gives us $3. Now we're so 625. So we're gonna spend $13.55 to repaint. And yep, we got more than that. Oh, forgot to sell it. So yeah, just like in FS25, it's worth repairing and repainting before you sell. You will get the maximum amount of money that way. Let's get this hooked up, get back to the phone. Get this filled up with lime, then get out in that field, and well, with the 42 meter, I could just do it myself. I didn't want to do it with the other one because it would just take a while. It's not what we could do it, but considering I can do it with this thing, yeah, I'll do the lime. Although, actually, no, I won't. Now that I'm thinking about this, come on. Oh, stupid car. Actually, I'm thinking about this. I'm gonna have a worker do this, and I'm gonna actually get it hooked up to a different tractor because this is the biggest tractor. While that's loading, I don't know if it keeps loading or not. I'm just gonna park this right here. Go grab one of our other tractors. Although these ones have a lot less horsepower. I think the dudes, yeah. I'm trying to remember which ones. Oh, let's just look and see. So that's 225. This one's 287. 200, so 287 is the dudes so far. This one's 210, yeah. So the dudes is our second biggest one. I'm gonna make sure I get the most horsepower possible because the carts are a little bit heavy. but I want to use the Fent for the planter because oh wait, do I need to cultivate? I think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna plow the field. I'm gonna use that new plow as I mentioned earlier, the square one from Stevie Farm Sim Mods. So I definitely need the Fent for that. I think this will get all of the line bags except for one. It should be pretty close. Maybe two. Yep. All but those last two. I think one of those two is like almost empty too, so it's like one and a tad bit. All right, we'll get this out here with a worker, and then we'll hop back to the Fent, grab the cool, awesome plow. I could do a cultivator, but the plow is just, I might as well plow it so I don't have to worry about weeds. Because we don't have precision farming, so there's no reason to worry about that, you know, plowing being bad and all that. All right. Yep. Go higher. You go do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna hop back to. Let's see. There's the Fent. And where did I put the plow? I think it's in the shed over here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, once this mod came out, I turned plowing back on, and I'd even turned off. Actually, wait, did I turn weeds back on? Let's see. I must have turned weeds back on. But yeah, I turned plowing off, but then this mod dropped, so I turned plowing back on because I don't mind plowing with this one. And I know John's is like, oh, if you're gonna plow, you should start from the middle and work your way out. Yeah, whatever. Show lines. Okay, yeah, we'll do 2 headlands. Sounds good. So it probably is better to start from the, I guess, inside, work your way out. It's, I guess, the proper way to do it. What's nice about this plow, is it actually it puts it into a cultivated state, I believe. But it actually is a plow. But no, it puts it into a seed bed state. But it is a plow, and you have the ability to create fields with this thing. So it is an actual plow. It's in the plowing category. I mean, ultimately, I'm waiting for the one for Black Sheep Modding, the one that he actually makes, and not the one that came out without his permission, the version one, where it has the 6, 9, and then he's gonna add a 12-meter variant to that one. That's the one I'm really looking forward to. But this gives me at least a plow I can use in the interim. I'm gonna use every other row. Why not? This one, yeah, this is a mod. It's part of the no, it's actually this is actually let's turn on cruise control. So this is actually a it's from Stevie Farm Sim Mods. It's actually in, I went the wrong way. It's actually under plows. It's part of from Stevie Farm Sim Mods. And while we're driving here, I think I have that saved. Let me just see, make sure I have it saved. I'm pretty sure I do. Oops. Watch the screen. Oh, whoopsie. Let's turn around. I'll turn around, get it going again, then I'll paste the link. Oh, we're out of line. All right, let me grab the link here real quick. I was just about there when I realized I was driving off the field. I think this is it. Let me just make sure. Yep, here it is. All right, let me put this in the chat here for you. So that goes to Stevie Farm Sim Mods, his YouTube channel, which in FS25, pretty much every vehicle I used, and implements and everything, harvesters, were pretty much exclusively from him, because all of them, they have like a high and it's signified by having HS at the end, but it's a high speed variant, which this one is, so you can go 12 miles an hour. But yeah, the trailer I'm using, as well as the forage wagon, are both high capacity. I think they go up to 240,000 liters. They have, like, you know, you go 60,000, 120, and then 240. All right, let's hop in here. We are out of lime. So let's go refill that. Oh, it's starting to get dark a little bit too. I need to hurry up with this field, and that, or just slow down time a little bit. But yeah, on that video I posted there for him, it's in the description. There's a link there where you can download it. You just have to unzip it. It has all the mods. They're individualized in the folder, the zip folder you download. You just drop all those into your mod folder and you're good to go. All right, let's get some more lime. Then we'll get this back out there with the worker to finish off liming the field. And Stevie also has a placeables mod pack available too on his channel, which that silo is from there, as well as this buy point here as well. Speaking of all this, Do the workers know where they left off, and will they go back to that point? I actually don't know. I don't think I've actually. Let's find out. We're gonna find out here. Let's see, where are we at? So looks like I'm guessing right around here is where we ran out, I think. So all right, it looks like the worker will continue where they left off. That's good. I was a little bit worried about that. Turn our lights on so we can see where we're going. But yeah, I am hoping for the create fields mod. I do miss that one. But with this, I'm kind of okay until then, until we get, you know, more of those other mods coming in. But I do like his so Steve Farson, I like his vehicles and implement mods, because they're basically just edits of the Giants ones, like you know, your base game stuff, but just modified, especially like the tractors. Pretty much what he does is it gives you like an extra level of horsepower available for him. That's even a little bit higher, and he also usually bumps up the top speed on him as well. And for the implements and harvesters, there's always like an increased capacity option. He did, yeah. And actually, that placeables mod pack, which has a whole bunch of, you know, like silo stuff and a bunch of productions. Like we have the silage production, the hay production, TMR, pig food, fertilizer production, all the different productions. That was actually came out day one of when the game came out. I was actually kind of surprised. I think I actually even commented on this video. It's like, how great of a day. FS25 comes out and you're like, oh man, I gotta play without mods, and find out he has a mod pack already out day one. You can create fields with this. Yeah, it's a plow, and it's actually one of the options there. You can allow to create fields. So yeah, it's a full-on plow. It just happens to when it's done plowing, the output is seedbed state. And if you don't have its placeable one, there's another video that has that as well. What's the worker guy doing? Driving in circles? Let's see, make the U-turn. Whoops. In fact, I'll give you the link to the other video too, real quick as well. Let me see, scroll down to it here. Yeah, so this one here goes to the placeable pack 1 as well. They came out with. That was the day one. Oh man. Tank is empty again? You're killing me. So I think one thing I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna go in and edit this and maybe put it on real capacity with the whole update mass faults. Because yeah, now granted most of the fields are a lot smaller, so I mean, actually, you know what, you don't have to line them every time anyway. So, but I still may update the capacity just a little bit, just a tad. Should be right about there. Yep, that's where it's at. Alrighty. I'll turn the worker loose. Yep, there's a worker there. Here we are. Hey, where's that worker going? I don't like what that worker's doing. No, what? Oh. Wow, the worker got confused. Oh, is that mod out? I was looking for that. I've been waiting for that one. Yeah, that mod was pretty much my favorite mod in FS22. Not my favorite. It was like one of my must-have mods for FS22. That's one thing I never liked about FS, like the base game use, is like there was never enough equipment with the base game one. So yeah, I'm definitely going to edit this spreader. I'm going to increase the capacity of it, and I'm also going to up that speed. Yeah, I totally missed that mod coming out. Can't believe that. So I'm gonna finish this headline off here because the worker got lost. So That is something, yeah. So I guess that is something that Courseplay definitely does win on, I think, is that. Yeah, there's a couple of mods I've noticed, like the script ones have come out, and I'm like, there's a couple of mods like I was definitely positive was not the original modder who made it. So I was like, yeah, not downloading those ones, but I'll have to check. I'll compare it before I download it, make sure it's the same modder. Is the field fully limed? Okay, why is it saying these spots need lime? Okay, what's going on here? Well, I'm out of lime. That's what's going on. I was like, why is it not turning on? It's because I'm out of lime. But everything's limed except for those spots. And I drove over these spots, so they should be limed. Well, me or the worker both drove over them, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I think that was the one, yeah. FS25. Yeah, I've been noticing like a lot of the script mods that are coming out. I've been checking like different sites. I was like, yeah, a lot of them are not from the original modder. We'll just park this here for now. All right, let's finish plowing this field up, and then we'll move on to January and replant it. I'll have to figure out what to plant. I mean, I don't really have to plow this. I am just for the fun of it. So I don't have to worry about the weeds. So I turn weeds back on. That's the other thing too with in the vehicle pack from Stevie Farm Sim is like he has modded planters as well, and they're the high-speed ones with a higher capacity for the seeds, but also they're direct drill ones. So the bigger ones I have there are all direct drill. But I'm doing the plowing just for the fun of it, also to kind of show off the plow, because it's just so cool to have a square plow. But just mainly so I don't have to worry about weeds since I turned those back on. Is there another row here? Yep. Oop, nope. So I don't know if anybody's noticed this or not, but so with the assisted steering, the GPS thing, have you noticed with the different tractors, like the beeping sounds are different? They're more like in line with like what you would hear with that brand. So I was noticing that and I was like, that's pretty cool. They actually spent the time to do that. Hey, Farmer Brian. Hey, Gaming Joy. How you doing? I'm doing a single player one again just because I wasn't sure how long my voice would last. Actually lasting longer than I thought it would. Yeah. There's sorry. I hit the mute button that time before I started going the real cough. Yeah. There's definitely some things I'm like this. I'm kind of staying pretty basic on what I do right now. Gaming Joy, just so I can wait till the first patch, because who knows what's going to change with that or what will break. Wait, do I have create fields on? Let me make sure. No, I don't. Okay. But yeah, for right now, I'm trying to keep everything pretty basic. I did not notice that. I also, though, didn't use guided steering. So I pretty much only used the enhanced vehicle mod, FS25. But now that you mention it, yeah, I have seen other people use it. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to go look now. But to be totally honest, like since FS25, since it came out, I haven't turned on FS22. I haven't opened it. I honestly don't know if I don't think I'm gonna go back. I mean, kind of the one thing I'm waiting to hear on is like if sorry, if No Man's Land's gonna come to FS25 or not, and how fast it will. Because if it is, then yeah, I probably won't be going back to FS22 for anything. I need to look and find out if Alien Jim has said anything anywhere about that. I haven't uninstalled it yet, Farmer Brian. I'm waiting. Yeah. Because I have the series on No Man's Land, and I'm kind of waiting to see like, hey, is that map gonna come out? Because I put that series I have on my channel on hold. I just started it recently, and it's only like I think 5 or 6 episodes in, so I haven't gotten very far yet, and I'm kind of waiting to see. I'm going to put on hold to see if I can figure out if No Man's Land is coming or not. If it is coming to FS25, then Yeah, I'm pretty much done with FS22, and I will uninstall at that point. Oh, it's the only thing I have. I'm not gonna make this. Actually, it looks like I would have made it. But hey, Gaming Joe, yeah, I saw you had a live stream, and I was I think I actually I think I was actually on, I was either doing a live stream or on someone else's live stream at the same time for a multiplayer or something. I don't remember. It's been a little bit foggy the last few days, getting over whatever this is I have. But I saw that you were doing a some looking at modding stuff for FS25. I was gonna try and go back and watch that today. Yeah, Farmer Brian, I cannot wait for a 4X map either. I just in general can't wait to see what modders do. And also I really hope that the Giants releases a patch soon to fix stuff. I don't know if I asked this earlier. I don't know if anybody knows or not, but I haven't reported it as a bug yet because I'm not sure if it's just that game save I had, or if it's a multiplayer or single player thing. But the game save I have for the multiplayer I was doing on Riverbend Springs, I am unable to sell pallets from productions at any of the sell points on Riverbend Springs. There's no way to sell the pallets. I put them on a trailer, drove them there. They wouldn't sell from a trailer, so I unloaded them from the trailer onto the sell point. They still won't sell. I was gonna try a new save and see if that's still the case. Like maybe something got happened there. Has anybody else had that bug happen in Riverbend Springs? Because I'm able to sell pallets on this map with no issues. I don't know if anybody else is playing Riverbend Springs and has productions or not. I didn't want to report it until I can verify it's not my game save or something causing that. Because that game save, I've been moving it from, because I have a dedicated server, I've been moving it back and forth from the dedicated server to my local computer. So I'm not sure like if something might have happened. It shouldn't have happened, but never mind. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Gaming Joy. Like the first couple of days, I really didn't explore things that much. I was just kind of like doing just random things. And so like the first like day or two was pretty much just like trying basic farming stuff, and didn't really start playing the game until probably, well, I guess like halfway through Wednesday or Wednesday evening and Thursday. All right. All right, so that's all the So all that's left now is the headlands. Oops, I forgot to hit the GPS button. Or the guidance string, whatever they're calling it. I'm gonna drink some more of this coffee here. Which is probably not the best thing for my throat, but I'll make some tea with some honey after I'm done here with the stream. See if that helps. Yeah, I've been kind of in this river bench screens too, going back to that. Yeah, I kind of started out with like just testing stuff too. Like the first couple of days too. I was like, for this game save here, I'm still kind of testing out different things. But more of just testing those things out by doing gameplay through. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm a Giants partner. But I'm just a bronze level, lowly bronze level. And yeah, Gaming Joe, yeah, I'm to the other come out there, yeah, playing on both maps, but yeah, both need fixes, but that's oh, you don't have to temper your comments. You should have heard my comments on the stream yesterday. I was not tempered at all. I look at it this way, I'm only a bronze partner, lowest level, so you know what? I'm going to be honest with how I feel about things. Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you, like your other statement there about I'm planning on playing on both maps, but yeah, both need fixes that I don't trust Giants to make in the way I want them fixed. So I'm waiting to play until Giants Editor comes out. And yeah, I'm in the same boat there. I'm going extremely casual play and just doing kind of whatever, because to be totally honest, there is a lot that needs to be fixed. And on top of that, I don't trust Giants to deploy a fix or a patch that won't break game saves, because I think that's my thing. Like I'm not doing anything crazy. It's kind of why I haven't done a farm build or anything like that. I mean, I have a lot of custom buildings, but I didn't go crazy or do anything special, because it's why I haven't done a series apart from like these type of series. We're just doing like whatever. Because I don't want to start anything until at least the first patch comes out and I have access to Giants Editor, because yeah, I don't trust them. I've been bitten too many times. Swabian contract. Hey, Gold Gaming, how you doing? But I will say, like with the Giants, like a lot of people have been complaining about like lack of vehicles, and honestly, that's not the thing I complain about. Because Giants openly admits like, hey, we focused on features over vehicles because they had a meeting, like I think it was Kermit said back like in March or February or something, and decided like, hey, we can do vehicles or we can do features, and they chose features. Although there's some comments I have about some things along those lines, but they focused on features over vehicles, and I'm fine with that because they can add vehicles via free, you know, mods, which they've been doing, free mod stuff. All right, so next is the outer headland here. Yeah, I actually, to be totally honest, I have not tried the new contract system because I kind of saw some stuff. I was like, well, that's just kind of, I from what I've seen, I didn't like it, and I just haven't bothered to try it for that reason. But yeah, so I guess this would be called a hot take, and probably going to maybe offend some Giant partners. Sorry, but not sorry. But I kind of feel like there's a lot of bugs that are extremely obvious. And I don't know if I'm going to blame Giants for this or those who had early access, but there's a lot of really obvious bugs, and I'm just kind of wondering, did the partners that have early access not report the bugs so the Giants could fix them? Or did Giants just not get the fixes done? Because I know it does take some work to get fixes patched. I know I work for a very large company that does software. I got a little over 200 engineers in my department. I know all about that, but some of these are pretty simple stuff. Like the chicken coops not working in Riverbend Springs. That is downright stupid. And that's actually a pretty simple thing to fix if it's what I think it is. Like the triggers were just missing. That seems like an XML fix. But yeah, yeah. So that's maybe a hot take. I'm not sure if I'm gonna blame. I don't know. Like, hey, did the partners that had early access not report bugs, or did Giants just not fix them from the bugs that were reported from them? I don't know. But that's my hot take for the moment. Oh, well, nope, don't go down into the canal. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is like I didn't look into it, but like it's like I think that's a pretty simple thing just from what I know in FS22, because I did edit a lot of stuff in FS22 on the stuff, but I haven't done it just because I'm hoping Giants will do that in the first patch that comes out. Because I am doing some multiplayer stuff, and yeah, can't really fix that for multiplayer, which is annoying. So I'm hoping Giants will fix it. If they don't, and I do some more single player stuff on this, on the the base game maps, then I will fix it for myself. Because yeah. Yeah, I think you might be right. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm not sure if it was a case of did the partners not report stuff, or did Giants just not give enough time. But also, some of those bugs I think are very simple to fix. But also, I know, like, hey, if you have a QA process, you can't just do hot fixes sometimes. Yeah, yeah. I was kind of talking about that in the last stream. Like, I mean, you know, I'm born, well, I'm barely a Gen Xer, but I'm kind of in that Xennial generation, whatever that is. I was trying to be nice about the having a QA. Yes, we know they don't have, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with yes, we know they don't have a QA process, but if they say they do, but we know they don't really. Like, because I'm that's kind of my department at the company, a very large company I work for. Yeah, we have worldwide, we have a little over 7,000 employees, and if my QA people did the quality of QA that Giants did, I would be without a job. Just, yeah, because that's one of the things I'm in charge of. One of the several things. But yeah, it's like they don't have what I would call a QA process. Yeah, totally. Like, yeah, I mean, they'd probably have a job, and I'd have a job for letting that happen. But yeah, that's one of those things. Like, so I was mentioning, like, in the back in yesterday's stream, where I was saying, like, back in the day, like, the games used to have they had the alpha stage and the beta stage, where you could, they get people to test it, gamers to test, your alpha release, find bugs, report it. Even Microsoft used to do that with, they still do actually. You have your alpha release stage, and then you have your beta to test it, find bugs and everything, and report it so they can deploy it. And you have your multiple releases, and you eventually go to a beta stage and then find more bugs. But the beta stage is usually more opened up than the alpha stage. And yeah, it's like, instead what Giants did was a 5-day early release, basically, and that's not enough time. Let me see, what am I gonna plant? So we have canola, I got sunflowers, so the different oils. I got the rice, so I make those 3 from oils. We have corn. I don't have to worry about sugar because of the major glitch with productions and silos, which that one just makes me laugh. We just harvested sorghum. I don't want to do spinach. I've already done spinach. Yeah, a lot of companies still do, and they get a much better product as a result. Let's see, what is used to harvest green beans? Is that one of the special vegetables? Oh man, I don't want to do a big field of green beans. All right, let's move on to just January, so we have some light and can see better. Like, yeah, the company I work for, like, so we're in financial. I'm working at a fintech company, financial tech, and yeah, we do. We sort of have a testing. Like we're working with some of our customers. We have a couple of handpicked customers, very small group, where we're saying like, hey, do you want to take a discount on the software and test this for us? And yeah, it's like you have, because I mean, you can only test so much in a QA environment, and you have to eventually at some point test it live in production. And you got to give yourself time to do that. Let's see. Fintech. Financial tech. Should clarify. Yeah. Ooh, the rice is ready to harvest. And we also have the grass. So this field. We have some sunflowers. You know what? I'm gonna do cotton. Let's do cotton. All right, so the cotton one I think is this one. Let's see, sunflower, soybeans, sugar beets, cotton, green beans, wheat, barley, oats, corn. We'll go all the way back here. Actually, do I have cotton on both of these? Because they're both wheat, barley, oat, canola, long grain, corn, sorghum. I do have cotton, both of them. We're gonna use the horse because it has a bigger working width. Wait a second. Do I need to have two of these if they both have all the same? Let me see. So they're both direct drill. Let me find the other one. Wait, did I just passed it? Nope. I think they're both planting the same crops. Huh. Yeah, so I could probably sell one of those. It's snowing. Oh, let's check, make sure the animals have food. Like I said earlier, I do not like this new menu, especially for the animals. This one's good on food. This one's also good on food. Okay, we're good. We'll head out here to the edge. Start unfolding it. What settings would cause lights to flicker and black sections on the screen when it's dark and lights are on? I don't know. Only thing I can suggest is maybe try clearing the shader cache. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. I gotta get used to not having FS25. 2 headlands, okay. I mean, there are some flickers, and some I've seen some. Most of them for me have been with the around water. but I'm hoping honestly, like a lot of this will get, and this can just be me for hopeful thinking, is that a lot of that will get fixed once the first patch, but also with once NVIDIA releases game drivers for this, because I haven't seen the game drivers come out yet for this game. Now, granted, I have no intentions of using the recommended settings of NVIDIA, because every game I've seen those on, they are not the best settings to use, but oh, come on. I have another complaint. Why in the heck, since we went to, you know, current gen consoles and everything, why do we not have a multi-terrain angle on the, like, that doesn't line up? Like, why? But I think the flickering though, I think it's because I've seen some posts like where that's also happening on consoles too. So I think it's gonna be something fixed with the patch. I'm hoping. I know I'm being overly optimistic when I'm saying that Giants is gonna patch and fix that. Whoa, brakes. I should watch where I'm going before I end up in the canal. Wow, that's some pretty deep. That's kind of cool. Oh, that I accidentally turned the radio on. Darn it! I have it turned. I have no sound from it, but I need to. I don't like the radio off. You know, that sounds about right, Gaming Joy. That's, yeah. I mean, I'm getting. I think the only place I actually get really flickering is on the water. And it's not all the time. For the most part, I'm not getting flickery, but I'm running a 4090. But yeah, you're right. I Giant is totally blown up. Like, they should be like at least asking what card he has, what driver version. Do you have the latest drivers and blah blah blah. I mean, that's like, yeah, that's why it's like I'm not holding out a lot of faith. But Auto Sim Crew, so the flickering, it actually might be that AMD has not had a driver, because you're on AMD. Then I used to be on AMD too. Because consoles are also AMD graphics. So I mean, and they're having the flickering stuff too. So I'm wondering if it's more prominent on those graphics cards. But it's definitely something I think within Giants needs to fix. But I don't think like drivers have been published yet for this game that I've seen. You know, Game Enjoy, I was getting a lot of flickering too. One thing that I found helped is I actually went through and with Scroff's help and got his settings, and that helped a lot. Because I mean, when I first got in, I was kind of doing my settings how I did it based on how FS2 operated. And yeah, I was getting like, I was barely able to get to 60 FPS, and it was like, I'm like, 'cause I run into a battery backup, and it tells like how much wattage I'm using, and I was hitting like over 600 watts too, which is ridiculous on Farming Simulator. I mean, that's actually like when I hit max settings in Cyberpunk type level of watts coming off my computer. But yeah, let me just I forget what settings I actually did. But yeah, I have the resolution scaling at 100%, and I have my frame rate limit at 120, and pretty much everything. Although I have this, I customized in the XML. I have it at 500% on the draw distances. And the scaling 3D is at 110. But the ones that I found fix the flickering for me, I think, I'm just trying to remember, is, let me find it. I know it's down here. Yeah, so I turned these off and put DLSS quality and DRS quality, and that seemed to fix most of the flickering for me. But yeah, I was having a lot of problems until I Scrap sent me over what he has, and that yeah, I'm not impressed with how it's optimized. Also, another complaint: why in the heck every time I load into a map does it spawn me on the freaking starter farm? Why? I don't own the starter farm. Spawn me on my farm. That's just so stupid. That's another little rant. Oh man, can I plant in snow? Wait, that's the wrong GPS. Oh, that's a worker. 12 meter, okay. He's back up here a little bit. We're gonna keep planting in snow now. I can't wait for easy dev tools. Oh, wait, I need to... depth of field. I hate depth of field. Why the heck? And there's another little gripe. Why did they not put a option settings where I can turn off depth of field? It's a setting that I hate in almost every game. So I can't wait for the additional game settings mod where I can have it saved by default. That gets this. There we go. Does seem weird to be planting when there's snow on the ground. I don't like Oh, that looks kind of you can see the gray textures there. Yeah, that's what I did. I turned it off in the console commands. I want the mod where I don't have, because every time I load it into a save, I have to go and turn it off every single time. I just want the mod, additional game settings mod, where I can always have it off by default. Small gripe, I know, small gripe. Let's make sure we're planting. Oh, whoops, I've already planted here. Snow, you're killing me. Let's go back here. I should be on Headland 2. All right, turned around here. There we go. Drop it down. We're getting a little bit of wheel slippage here. So it should be going 12 miles an hour. Oh, there it goes. Nope, didn't miss anything. That's cool. Good, good, good. Let's get this lined up for our second pass here. One thing I'm holding off on doing, because I'm waiting to see what kind of mods come out around this. Because like in FS22, I have like all the, I have the Stream Deck, and also I have the Stream Deck app on my phone. So I have them between both of them. I have a working control, like, you know, ODS and everything, but also have it working control like, I was using the enhanced vehicle mod, but also like for palette, you know, the auto load. I had like buttons programmed on there for that. But I haven't really programmed anything for FS25 yet on the Stream Deck, because I'm just kind of waiting to see when mods come out. But also, I don't know what's going to happen with the first patch, as I've been saying. Like, will things change? I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I gripe about FS25, I know, but overall, though, I still love it. Yeah, probably a little too much. Whoops, I forgot to lower it. Oh, good. So that fixed it for you. Move the shadow lights to 10 and light quality down to very high. No more flickers. I can't even say the word flickers. The struggle is real today. Oh man, it is real. Yeah, these allergies or cold or whatever I have, this cold or whatever it is definitely affecting my sleep too. I did take this whole, the whole week off just for FS25, but yeah, I need to make sure I get plenty of sleep this weekend because it's gonna be a busy week next week at work. And in regards to that, so my for streaming next week, again, I don't plan on doing any like actual series, starting any actual series. It's gonna be just like this, farming and just having fun. It's gonna be in the evenings. I'm on the West Coast, Pacific Coast here in the US, so it'll be evenings in my time because I work during the day. You know, my goal is during the week to have a stream. Well, you know, at least 3 streams a week, maybe more. Also, regarding the, I mentioned this earlier too, but regarding the community, the vote in the community tab about which, if we're gonna do a multiplayer server, dedicated server or not, and which map on Riverbend Springs is currently the winner. Wow, winner. But that poll is still open until end of day Sunday. And whenever one wins, I will put that set up by the end of next week, probably next weekend. Get that set up, and I'll post the server name and everything for that. I don't like the, oh yeah, it's the snow. Well, I don't like the text, like it. I can still see like this square texture patches. I don't like that. Like you can kind of see it there. All right, that's the headlands are done. Oh, sorry, I was muted the mic because I had a bunch. I ended up sneezing a couple of times. I didn't want to, yeah, do that. So, now, one thing I am kind of curious about is I know there's been some people that have had issues with the snow sticking around. Till summer. So I'm kind of curious to see if I have that happen. Does look pretty good though. That's one thing I will say about Riverbend Springs. It actually does, that map does look really good. There are some point. I don't like the starter farm on either map. I actually kind of hate them. But the other places on the map, I actually kind of really like them. And for a Giants map, I'm going to clarify that point. I think they're really well done as from an artistic standpoint. And I'm using a lot of declaratives here. But I think they're done really well from an artistic standpoint for a Giants map. There's some really scenic areas on the maps. And I know, yes, we ain't seen nothing yet because modders haven't done their maps yet, and it will totally blow it away. But talking about Giants maps compared to previous Giants maps. Yes, yeah. I actually kind of like, for best looking map, like there's some really on the opposite side of the map from where the starting farm is, like where the other available farms are. There is some really beautiful areas on Riverbend Springs um that I think is puts it right up there as one of the best maps Giants has done, um excluding bugs. But just as a a very well done map as far as artistically. Why do I have to stipulate that? Yeah, and I did like Silver Run too for that reason. Like there was some really amazing places on Silver Run, and yeah, Goldcrest was also another really good one. I actually was not. I'm one of the few people that was not a fan of Elm Creek. I know a lot of people liked it. I didn't. It just felt like it was too many missed opportunities with Elm Creek. Like it had potential, and if you wanted to use one of the other established farms on Elm Creek, you really couldn't, because you couldn't buy it and sell the unusable buildings on Elm Creek. But I mean, if Giants had like, there's some other farms that are in Elm Creek that are I really kind of like the location of and everything, but it's just like you couldn't sell the buildings that were there, and the buildings that were there looked like farm buildings, but the problem is they actually weren't usable buildings on the farms. So I do like that on this, on with these maps, yeah, you can pretty much buy just about everything and sell, except for the starting farms. I just never don't like the starting farms, but like, yeah, this farm here was, it's this way. So I mean, originally, like this farm here has this building, the house, that shed, greenhouse, and this, and everything here can be sold, and you can build your own custom farm here, which, like, that's a huge thing. I'm glad Giants realized that, and I know why you can't sell the starting farm stuff on both this and Riverbend Springs is because of the creepy grandpa. I'll come back to that. And the interactions there that you have. And I don't know if anybody has noticed this or not, but the grandpa on the starting farms, it's kind of creepy. Like, I don't know if it's not just the grandpa, but like the NPCs. No matter where you are, they're staring at you. Like if you walk around or away from them, they follow you. They just keep looking at you. It's kind of creepy. I mean, I know why. It's like, I would prefer, like, hey, if they had, like, ideally what they should have done with that, with those NPCs, is only have them turn to face you when you walk up within a certain radius of them, instead of like, doesn't matter how far away I am, you're still looking at me. Well, I mean, I like, now I gotta say this. I mean, I'm a Giants fanboy, but also I'm not the fanboy of type where I won't criticize if I think there's room for improvement. So I say that I like, those criticisms. I say, like, that these are things they can work on, improve on. But I do like the concept of having that in there, and I'm curious. I don't know if this is possible. Like, will the modders have access to use those things? Because the one thing I like about it, and this is the one thing I think has been missing in Farm Sim, and I know Scruff kind of did that series briefly as well, where you have a sort of storyline campaign in the game. It's kind of a stepping stone towards that, and ultimately what they really did with it was that they provided like, hey, here's a way kind of as a sort of towards that stepping stone, but also as like, hey, if you want to learn how to do things, here's some NPCs to interact with. But there's also kind of a little bit of story behind some of them as well. I like that. It's a good step forward. I hope that's available to modders though. If modders can tweak that at all. Yeah, Gaming Joy. That's yes. That's kind of what I was kind of thinking too. Is like that's actually, yeah, a very good point. And I kind of thought about it, but I didn't kind of really think about it. They did set the bar a lot higher, and I'm hoping that also means, yeah, that pushes the modders more. There were some modders in FS22 that went way past, and like they were amazing modders out there. There's also some that I was like, okay, that's an interesting map. But yeah, I'm hoping that also does. And the major thing I have like questions about too is like, what is available from FS, available to the modders? Like, it's all the Silver Run stuff available for modders to use in FS25, and like all that stuff. Is everything unlocked? I kind of figured you could answer that. That's why I was asking. The answer's no. Oh. Well, that's stupid. That it's not. Is the construction part unlocked though? Oh, that's good. Kind of bummed about the trees though. And the roller coaster logic. Okay, well, that's at least good. There's why not the trees? Yeah, I did see the bind points. Yeah, I kind of figured that one would, but I don't get why the trees weren't brought over. That's kind of dumb. Ooh. Buying station for pallets, really? I'll have to watch out for that one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's what I said. It was like I mean I am bummed about the loss of vehicles. I have some hopes though, because I think it was Kermit who had said they made a decision earlier this year to focus on features and come back later and add the vehicles and tools. And I'm hoping that that is true. But yeah, it's like I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. I'm just hoping it's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I overall I think I kind of agree with that too. Like, hey, you can always add vehicles stuff. Um, yeah, but yes, exactly. Tell us what's your roadmap. And I don't mean like the roadmap they give us, like, oh, there's going to be this, you know, DLC, these, you know, 3 DLCs plus the new map at the end of the year, blah, blah, blah for 25. I mean, what's the roadmap for, like, where do you get, what's your planned roadmap for adding stuff? Because they have, I mean, they've said that there's going to be vehicles and stuff coming. But I want to know, like, which ones, like what are you gonna add? Tell us, please. But then again, as we all know, the Giants is not the best at documentation. I mean, they have fantastic documentation. I couldn't stop laughing while saying it. Sorry. Yeah. All right. I think the field's planted. It is. Yes. Wait. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely a lack of specifically, especially older equipment, which is another reason I kind of have also been holding on doing a series too, because it's like, hey, when I'm just having fun playing, like a lot of times I will use bigger equipment to kind of just test things out and play with things, but like for a lot of series, I kind of want some, you know, more availability of that older equipment. And yeah, I do. Yeah. Also, as I kind of mentioned in the yesterday, like I am not a fan of the power washer. Like, I do not like it. I mean, I like the concept of it. It's just, I don't know. I haven't looked at it closely, but it sure feels like the distance you can go from the power washer has greatly reduced from what it was in FS22. Like, I'm pretty much at the edge almost here. Like, that's a lot less than it was in FS22. Like, they should have kept the same distance. I like this idea of being able to push it around, except for one huge problem, and that is, like, when you buy it, it's at the store and you have to figure out how to get it to your farm. But what they should have done is kept the same distance you could get, you know, previously. And yes, yeah, Vince, the older equipment does look so much better. Like, um, I believe the old Fiat Agri, was that it wasn't MA7 who made that. It was I'm trying to remember who makes that. Was it MA7? No, it wasn't MA7. It was, who made the old the Fiat Agri, the really well done one in FS22. I'm trying to remember who that was. I have to look. Yeah, I'm also yeah, that's a huge like thing here in FS25 is the lack of flatbed trailers. It's absurd. Like, you literally, like this, like, where's the small ones? Like, I mean, considering like on the Asian map where everything's kind of more small and constrained, like it literally is, why in the heck would the smallest one be like this big? And yeah, there's that on Universal Auto. All right, I gotta look and see who made that tractor, because it's bugging me. I'm pretty positive. My brain was saying MA7, but I don't think it was. Maybe it was. I think it was it the 180-90, I think? Let me look and see. Edomod, that's what it was. Yeah, Edomod. Yeah. They've already started working on theirs for the getting it ready for FS25 as soon as Giant's editor is available. But yeah, the one from Edomod, that was a beautiful tractor. And there's a lot of those older ones that are just those older tractors are just so beautiful. There's another one under miscellany. Oh wait, said the fuel tanker. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one, yeah. Well, that's annoying. The sides don't come off. Like, this would be great. Does this one have ramps? It looks like it does. See, I want to check something here real quick. I just wanted to check and see what bit rate I'm at 9,000. Okay. I just want to make sure I have a high enough bit rate. So I'm setting at 1080p, so I just want to make sure the bit rate was high enough. Let me see here. I think it was the wheat is ready to harvest, I believe. It is. Not the wheat, but the rice. let's grab this header here real quick. So this will be my first time harvesting long green rice. This was the one I really wanted to try. I was not honestly not a fan of the standard rice because that small harvester, I just didn't like it. It's not that it was bad, it's just it's a lot of work. A lot. I want a modded one that has a bigger pickup width, and yes, that's right. I want a cheaty one, as LFG would say. It's not that I want something like with super high speed either. Like I don't really, I don't like doing like the, what do they call it, fast farming. So I'm trying not to sneeze here. The fast farming where you have absurd high speeds, but I kind of do like, hey, with this harvester here, I probably would want to go like maybe 10 miles an hour. What is that? Do I have weeds? I had weeds turned off. I have withered. Wait, why do I have withered? Did I miss a step? Because yeah, Game Joy. Yeah, I saw the real speed mod too, although it looked to me like it was not done by the same modder as the FS25, so I'm going with the assumption it was a conversion done without permission. But yeah, I think I'm going to assume that means it's coming to FS25 soon. Why do I have withered rice? Did I miss a step? Because after I planted, I flooded it. Huh. But that was the only reason I didn't didn't download the real speed mod yet, because I was like, it's from one of those sites and it's not the same modder, so I'm going with the assumption at this point that someone's trying to steal something type. Okay, that's a lot of withered. I might need to go back and see. I didn't do the tutorials or read or anything like that, so I might head back and see, is there something I missed with rice, long grain rice, that is resulting in that much withered. Because that's a lot. I'm going to keep following the assisted steering, GPS, headlands, and I'll come back and do an outer headlands of the things that's missing along here, like that part there. But has anybody done long grain rice? Do you know why there's so much withered in it? This was kind of a test field too for doing the long grain rice, which is why I didn't make it a very big field. All right, so before I do the up and downs, I'm gonna a little bit of definitely sinking down here a little bit. Let's go over here and just do the outer edge headlands that got missed. There's probably not much. It's probably not even worth it, but well, got 1 liter. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting a little bit here. Oh, make sure I don't run into the water pipe there. Oh man, that's snow. So I don't know if it's like, if it's the extra deformations from this, you know, there being snow, or yeah, I was kind of noticing, like, I don't know why it was missing entire sections there. And also, like, all of this is all withered. There is a bunch of withered in this field. I don't know why. But also, like, the GPS route, it missed quite a bit along the edge. I'm just going back and grabbing everything along the edge I missed. Yeah, those are not weeds. They're withered, and there's actually quite a bit. So if I go down here, like, there is a bunch of withered in this field. I don't know why. So that gets everything off the edge, so we'll do the up and downs now. Yeah, there shouldn't be withered because the crop just became available to harvest today, you know, start of this day, and it's only 8:53 in the morning. Well, I don't think, and I was thinking about that, like, was it because of the hailstorm? Because there was a hailstorm, but I planted the rice after the hailstorm, so it's not that. And maybe there is a crop loss. I don't know. I mean, there's going to be a crop loss in real fly farming, but this is the first crop I've seen the crop loss on. Whoops. Where did my GPS go? Yeah, I haven't noticed it either, Vince. That's why I'm kind of puzzled. And this wouldn't have been from the starting part, because these are fully grown. I'm just kind of wondering, and so I planted it because I know with long grain rice, you plant it, then you flood it. Versus center rice, you flood it, then plant it. Are you supposed to flood it a second time with long grain rice? I don't know actually. Hey, Farms Universe. Oh, so it does it on the the normal rice as well. Where's the help? Help! 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 Let's see. Grain, yeah. I figure probably to the end of the row here. All right, I was finished reading that. So to create a rice business and like grapes and olives on the field has been created, you can choose between two types of rice: long grain rice and rice. The rice plants are sown before or after flooding. Long grain rice is planted dry and is more affordable, as no special machinery needs to be purchased. You only need a rice field, a sowing machine, and combine harvester with a header. For wet planted rice, blah blah blah. Oh, so if a field is flooded for too long, rice will die. Maybe that was it. Because I didn't know you had to drain the water. I just let it dry up naturally, of course. Alright, so long grain rice is sown in spring on the rice field that has not yet been flooded. This type of rice has a slightly longer growth phase and also produces a lower yield. However, you don't need any special machines to plant, which makes it affordable. When this variety, the rice field should only be flooded when the first green sprouts have emerged from the soil. Otherwise, some plants will not germinate and holes will appear in the field. Yeah, that's which is I did that part. So when growing the rice, it's important to note that the field may only remain. I didn't do this part. That's what it is. If the water remains in the field for too long, a number of rice plants will die. Flood the field for about 2 months before it has to be dried for the third growth. Okay, I didn't do that. So there's the answer right there. That paragraph. I didn't do that paragraph. Oops. So yeah. My bad. My bad. Oh. But I was like, why am I stuck? Because I disconnected the header. Oops. Oopsie. So I'm gonna say because I'm a guy, I didn't read the directions. You know. Yeah, that's it. Who reads directions anyway? Oh boy, it's struggling here. Come on. It's okay. There it goes. We're getting some traction now. I was like, oh boy, it's really struggling to pull, like get grip here. All right, let's connect it, drop it there. Let's head over. I'm not gonna. Actually, no, I don't need to empty this into a trailer. I think I can pull up right to the oil mill and dump it right in. Oh man, this thing is struggling. wait, that's the sugar mill. Wait, do I not have the oil plant purchased? Did I not build one yet? I did not. That was on my to buy list. So we're gonna throw this into the silo because I don't have the money to buy the oil production. We already have canola in there, so we'll just go ahead and dump this in here. Put it into our big multi-fruit silo. So what do we have in here? We have 298,000 liters of sugar beet, 30,000 liters of canola, plus our long green rice. Which we haven't, yeah. It's a 50 million liter capacity, so we're good. So I'm gonna keep adding there until I have enough money to buy the oil production. So we'll just keep adding to it. And somewhere along the way, I'm gonna remember to buy the oil production. At some point I'll remember. All right, so I just noticed the time here. So what we'll do is this is a good stopping point, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Again, I want to mention, if you have been enjoying this stream, be sure to hit that like button. Also, be sure and subscribe, hit that bell so you get notified of future videos. I may do another stream tonight. I'm going to try to see where my voice is, have some tea and honey, see if that helps out. But otherwise, we'll have another stream tomorrow. So be sure to hit that bell so you get notifications of it. Till then, thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.